Kicking Country 103.1, Creek Don't Rise, William Clark Green, 902. Good morning. I think I mentioned to you earlier that we were going to be visiting with the Eli Young Band this morning, and we certainly are. As a matter of fact, I have the drummer. I've got Chris Thompson on the line with me right now. And Chris, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Man, the anticipation is very high on you guys getting back to Texas, getting back to San Angelo, and we're having a lot of fun with our listeners, playing contests and so forth for them to win tickets. Pre-sale tickets are through the roof, and we just can't wait till Thursday.
Right on. We're excited too, man. It's always fun to get back, and It's funny you said get back to Texas. We all still live in Texas, so I'm in Texas right now, but just getting back to that part of Texas would be nice.
Where are you right now?
I live in Austin.
In Austin, okay, all right. Well, you know what? I've got a couple of pictures on two different buses when you guys came through and played in San Angelo here sometime back a number of years ago here, and. I've got them on my refrigerator. My Kelly and I had such a good time, and I want to say right off the bat that you guys are just one of the nicest bands that anybody could possibly ever meet. It is so true.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. We're four college buddies who put a band together, and we just like to have fun and hang out and just be normal, I guess. So I appreciate you saying that.
Well, it is so true. And, there are very few bands that are in your position as far as you're either a Nashville band or you're Texas Red Dirt band. You're both.
Yeah. When we started the band, we started in Texas, and we toured around Texas and got some songs on the radio in Texas, and things just kind of grew from there. We started getting some radio play outside of Texas, and then we were touring more around the country, and then we got a record deal and started having some national radio success. And so we sort of kind of did both, and we tried to hold on to our roots, pretty tightly when we were making that transition into more of a national act. And hopefully things have worked out pretty good.
Well, I would say so. Well, let me ask you, as far as when you stepped onto that national platform, it really changed a lot of things, I'm sure, as far as just all of a sudden you're taking your Texas sound and you're going across the nation, across the country. You're playing with all of these bands that have made that national scene as well. Tell me, just kind of put it in a capsule, what it's like as far as moving up to that level, because it's got to be cool.
It was really cool. We started getting offers to do late night TV shows that we'd always dreamt about playing on, and we started being able to go kind of anywhere in the country and play a club or a bar or whatever, and we weren't just kind of limited to certain regions and that kind of stuff. So that made touring a whole new adventure. And then when we started getting on tours with the bigger national acts, they would kind of look at us like, "Who are you guys? And you're from Texas? And what's going on?" Like we were sort of an anomaly for a while. And I think we sort of wore that as a badge of honor. Like we took a lot of pride in where we came from and what we were trying to accomplish. And so it was fun. It was a great time in our lives.
Well, you've been up for and you've won a lot of them as well. But you've been up for all kinds of CMAs and ACMs and all kinds of awards and played on these award shows and just that has been just absolutely golden for you. We've had some of our Texas acts that have been in Nashville for. Well, now we've got a few. When I say Texas acts, George Strait is a Texas guy too. So we got a lot of Texas. But specifically, some of the Texas Red Dirt artists that have gone up there, and they'd be up there for a little while, and then they come back, and somebody else would be up there for a little while, and they come back. And you guys have been up there and stayed on that national platform, and that's not easy to do.
It takes the right team. I think we've been fortunate to have management and folks around us that we've worked with for a long time that have kind of gotten our long-term plan and been able to kind of put that together along with us. And so it takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of just luck. And fortunately, I think we've had a little bit of both.
Well, I've noticed that your itinerary is pretty full. You stay booked up all the time. I see where you're going up to My goodness, let me see. Chicago, Milwaukee. You're going to be in Boston and Minnesota and Brooklyn and Athens, Georgia and Kentucky and just on and on. I'm sure. I don't know where you guys find the time to record.
Yeah, I mean, we're at our core, we're a road band. You know, when we started the band, we hit the road pretty much as soon as we could, and would play anywhere we could. And these days, we feel like being on the road. You know, I think once we're at home for any more than 5 or 6 days, we start getting antsy and want to get back out. So touring's just kind of in our blood. But you know, we'll usually take you know, maybe a couple weeks off here and there, especially around the holidays, and you know, hopefully have a good batch of songs written and. You know, and we'll go record.
Absolutely. Well, now I know that you had your self-titled debut album back in 2002, and you've had like 6 studio albums in addition to that, and it just keeps climbing for you, and we just keep wanting that success to keep coming your way. And like I say, we are so excited that you are coming back to, well, you're in Texas, but that you're playing Texas in San Angelo this Thursday night. We just can't wait, man.
We can't. We've got a lot of really good memories in San Angelo. We've been playing down there for the majority of our careers. So you know, that town is associated with a lot of good times and a lot of fun memories. So we're looking forward to getting back.
It's going to be an awesome night. And just so you know, we've been running a contest we're having a lot of fun with. You need to go to our Facebook page and just take a look at it, because we sang, I say that loosely, myself and one of the girls in the office sang a few lyrics to Crazy Girl. And then we're having our listeners to comment back to us by singing those lyrics back to us. And that qualifies them for the meet and greet that you guys are doing. And we appreciate you guys doing that, too.
Absolutely. Hopefully, we'll get serenaded in our own meet and greet. That'll be.
That'll be. I'll have them all to sing those lines from Crazy Girl to you. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be fun.
I think I'd rather hear you guys do it. For sure. All right. Well, let me ask you. Chris, I want to give you the last word. Anybody just joining us, I'm visiting with Chris Thompson here, drummer from the Eli Young Band. And the band, by the way, is intact. You have original members all the way through, right?
We do, yeah. The 4 of us started in 1999, I believe it was. John, our bass player, and James, our guitar player, and myself met. And then 2000, Mike came to school, and he and James started writing music together, and within a year we were on stage playing songs and cutting records. So, yeah, and still the 4 of us 17 years later.
Yes, a brotherhood, man. What would you have
Absolutely.
to say to encourage people to get on out to the show this Thursday night?
You know, like we've been talking about, we just put out a new record, so we've got a handful of brand new songs that we're playing live now that if you've been to, 10 Eli Young Band shows, you haven't seen these ones yet. So. And those are fun. And then, of course, we're playing all the songs that people want to hear, like Crazy Girl and Drunk Last Night. And we've sort of been, this year, we've been reworking our show. I think we're kind of on the second transformation of it. So we kind of have some new production stuff and all that. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good time. I know that. So hopefully everybody else have a good time as well.
Oh, everybody's going to have a ball. We're looking forward to it. Going to have a packed house. And you know what? Rather than playing one of your newer songs, since we ask everybody to sing it to us, I think it's only fair that I get you guys to sing it now. How about if we go back and grab one of your huge songs, Crazy Girl, and play that to close out the interview? Will that work?
I think that sounds great, man.
All right, and we're going to see you Thursday night. Be ready to party. I guarantee you San Angelo's ready to party with you guys.
Right on. Can't wait.